In Birmingham now, they have an app where you can pay for parking on the phone. You don't have to buy a ticket, you just put a location code in. So I tried it for the first time, put the location code in, went into a nearby coffee shop, had just got my coffee, and a parking enforcement officer was next to my car. That's what they call themselves, with his little computer with a pen on a string in case I drop it, dickhead. He's putting my details in. So I went over to him, I said, I've paid for parking, look, I've got a receipt on my phone, it was 8 minutes ago. And he looked at it and he went, no, this location code is for Leeds. I was like, well, I've clearly just made a mistake, haven't I? He's like, well, I don't know that, do I? I was like, yes, you do. Because if I'm lying, then what you're suggesting I've done is parked in Leeds and then driven 120 miles in 8 minutes. That's what you're suggesting I've done. And he said, I've put it into the computer now. You'll have to complain at the office. It's only 5 minutes down the road. I said, actually, it's about 3 seconds in my hypercar. Got to the office, met sweaty Sharon. Oh, my God, it was so hot in that office. She looked like a bit of wet scrambled egg in a chair, just so annoyed with life. She had a thick Brummie accent as well. She was talking to someone in the back office when I went in. She was like, is that you making me a cup of tea, Steve? And then she looked at me and she went, the day I hear Steve making me a cup of tea is the day I hear a rocking horse do a plop. That's the weirdest imagery I've ever heard, for a start. And I explained the situation to her, handed her the phone. She looked at the phone, looked at her computer, back at the phone. She went, this says Leeds. I know, Sharon, I put the wrong code in. Well, you'll have to complain at the Leeds office. I've not been in Leeds, Sharon. And she looked again and she said, but how did you get here so quickly? You would have had to break the speed limit. I would have had to break the speed of sound, Sharon. So annoyed, so annoyed. I was like, anyone else I can talk to about this? She was like, you could speak to Steve over there. I decided not to speak to Steve for a number of reasons. The main one being, he was trying to eat a yoghurt with a pen lid. I just didn't feel like he was competent. You know, you get a sense sometimes. So I just left, kept the fine, still got it to this day. And after I'd left, I thought about it and I thought, I could have done anything in there. I could have killed her. Because I've got the perfect alibi. Where were you when the murder happened?